What's up, everybody? My name is Ryan Turford, and guess what? It's Tuesday. Normally not a day I put up Let's Plays, but day is special. This is part 3. Yes, I promised a third part to our Division Let's Play series. Basically, this will be the third and final one, because I wanted to make sure really to only spend about 3 hours in game before we stopped, because I intend to play the Division when it comes out, and I don't want to be too sick of it. Similarly to something like Destiny, where you want to make sure I only put in a certain amount of time. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share with all your friends. I normally put up Let's Plays every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, noon Eastern time, right here on youtube.com/RyanTurford. Of course, today's a special day. We're playing the Division. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be awesome. So, as promised, for our third and final episode, we haven't gone to the Dark Zone yet. So, this big, ominous gate you see in front of us is the gate for the Dark Zone. It looks kind of spooky. It looks like some serious shit goes on in there. We're going to go in there. Now, fun fact, usually you're supposed to go in there with multiple people. I wanted to show what would happen if you went in by yourself. Now, if I go do this, there is matchmaking, so we could do an auto match in the Dark Zone to try and get a hold of some people. Unfortunately, I don't really know anyone who's playing, so I don't really have anyone to work with. So we're going to try exploring the Dark Zone on our own first, and then maybe try and quick match with some people if we can. The servers are going to be off soon, so I don't know how many people are playing, since most people probably played all day. So let's use the gate and get in here and see what the Dark Zone's all about. So this is the safe zone. Basically, there's a Dark Zone vendor, it looks like.
Hey, stupid, over here.
Alright, since she called us stupid, let's check to see what she has. So, of course, we got a lot of blue items, referred to as specialized items. I'm guessing this is basically the rare items in this game. There's also a purple classification. I don't know what it's called in this version, like in this game, but it would be very similar to something like elite weapons in other games. So we're going to actually sell our M9, because we really don't need it. Safety mask, we can sell. I'm really just selling a lot of our pieces of armor that we really unequipped throughout the Let's Play, that aren't really helping us anyways. Let's see, we can just sort of angle holster. Yeah, we can sell that one too. Okay, so we got some cash. We got $491. Of course, there's a special currency for the Dark Zone, it looks like. Basically, this is the Dark Zone is basically almost like a PvE, PvP hybrid zone, where essentially you get all the best loot, and people try and take that loot away from you. So we're going to use the gate, and we're going to go into the Dark Zone. Alright.
Agent, communications are going down.
So we still have the HUD, and we've got our mask on, so we don't want to die. Now, I'm guessing there's some kind of special XP in this zone. Maybe we have special abilities associated with this. I really don't know what that's all about. Maybe that's just rep with the vendor. But we'll find out. Again, we're here to explore. I am fully expecting that someone is going to come over here and totally destroy us. But I'm just curious to see what this is all about. So, let's go down to the subway system. I wonder how many people are down here. So again, it looks like the Dark Zone player bracket is level 1 through 7. From what I've heard as well, it tries to sort of match you against players of your skill. So they're probably level 7 is basically the level cap in the beta. So basically it's everyone in the beta, but probably when the full game comes out, it won't be like that.
Indicate this area is contaminated.
Yes, we know. I'm good for contamination. Thank you very much. Now, the real question is, where is some of this loot and hiding, and where can we find some of it? I feel like this area is going to be more about exploration and trying to find all the nooks and crannies of it, rather than getting, like, set objectives or anything like that. Like, we won't have anything specific here. Like, hey, if you go here, you'll find something. Hold on, I kind of want to read that. Maybe. Will it come back up again? I moved too fast, it looks like. Alright. So it doesn't look like there's anything out of here. God damn it. It just keeps flashing the message while I'm trying to run through this area. I'm hoping we can get some more tutorial messages to help guide us. Of course, that's a crazy-ass explosion up above us. So something's going on up there, it sounds like. So we're leaving the contaminated zone.
Area.
So maybe we can find an exit to the street here. So we're going to Broadway. Let's see what's on Broadway. Maybe some plays? Maybe we'll get headshotted. It sounds like some explosions are pretty close to us. So. Alright, I hear some people. Okay. So let's do a scan. Let's see if we can find some enemies here. Okay, so there's 6 enemies found. Holy shit, that's a level 6 elite enemy. Awesome. Alright, let's see who's over there. Another level 6 elite enemy. How fortunate for us. Of course, neither are we level 6, nor do we have specialty equipment. Of course, that fool made the mistake of running up right behind. Oh shit, other players.
Warning, your division affiliation has been disavowed.
Oh, god damn it. And we are dead. So when you die as a rogue, you lose more XP funds and drop items. Sweet. So we died as rogue. Did we get to respawn anytime soon? So we get to respawn in 10 seconds. Alright. So, unfortunately, that didn't go nearly as well as planned. We were definitely destroyed by Anthro Flurry, although we almost got him. We almost killed him. Let's go that way. So maybe try one more time not to die anyways, and then we'll try matchmaking, because I'm excited to see what's going on. Of course, since I'm doing the Let's Play, I will not be talking to these people, so it could turn out to be a bad idea if they try and talk to us, especially because it'll be tough to coordinate, but that's okay. That's part of the fun of this. Hey, look, someone's right at the entrance. Of course, a lot of people have been playing all day, so I don't imagine that we are properly geared against a lot of enemy players. So we're going to sort of try and... We're going to want to stick to fighting the AI players that are out here as opposed to actual human players. Because that just seems like a bad idea at this point. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people have been farming for most of the day today. Since it is currently, when I'm recording this, a Saturday. The Saturday into Sunday, I should say, going into the end of the beta. Of course, I wanted to make sure to get this recorded for you guys before the beta ended. Of course, one thing that this game has over Destiny is that you have an area like this that is very reminiscent of a dungeon in an MMO that's also PvP, but you also have matchmaking, because you actually don't have matchmaking really in Destiny's raids, for example, which is a big pain if you don't know a lot of people who play Destiny. Like I do. I don't really know a lot of people who play Destiny or video games in general, so... Alright, so those are the guys who killed us before. I think what we're going to want to do is try and avoid them. So maybe what we're going to want to do is head in the other direction. Ooh, it even shows us who they killed. So those two are pairing up and running around and killing us. Of course, someone started an extractive mission, so I'm guessing people are alerted to when different events are happening in this zone. Which would explain why they were able to see us. Of course, it also doesn't help that our audio's on a delay with the recording. So, oh shit, I want to kind of get behind here. Again, we don't want to engage these guys because we saw what happened the last time. So we want to sort of sneak and wait for the right opportunity. Because I believe that if we attack them when they're being attacked by other players, then we're going to actually stand a chance against them. The real question is, can they see us the way we can see them? Oh. So one died. Let's go. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Shit. No, 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 no. I'm trying to sneak away. Maybe it'll let us live. Of course, he's just trying to claim us for himself. Oh, God damn it, he saw us. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to sort of go to the east checkpoint, and maybe we'll try matchmaking. So maybe we'll see if we can get someone to join us in taking down some of these motherfuckers. Again, I really don't have any friends who are playing the beta at this time. In fact, I have people I know who actually pre-ordered the game and don't have their codes. So this is always fun. So let's go into this. Let's go into matchmaking and see what we can do. So we're going to free roam. And let's see what we can do. So while we continue to wait for it, we can look at this amazing red map of redness. We're way over here, it looks like, actually. We went to the east checkpoint, and this is sort of the entrance to the dark zone. So we're actually sort of knee-deep in this place. So if we go around here, we can sort of see where all the different level areas are. It looks like for enemies our level, first of all, the players will just be everywhere because that's just how they roll. But it looks like enemies of our level we're certain want in the south. So I think that's where we're going to want to go. Now, the real question is, we'll keep going. Okay, good. Because I kind of want to start heading south while the matchmaking keeps going.
Backup activated. System rebooted. Warning, now entering dark zone.
Alright, so let's sort of head south. Alright, so where are we now? So if we look, we're looking this way. So we want to actually head towards that extraction site. Of course, we probably don't want to get too close to it because I'm guessing the enemies are still being around. All right. Do we want to help this guy or hurt him? All right. Let's try and invite him to group. Let's see what happens. Okay. So let's go start exploring with this guy.
A new agent is joining your team.
Now, the real question is, I don't really know where we're going. So, I hope this guy knows where he's going. Of course, we got some enemies coming this way. More players, of course.
Alert. Friendly division agent is down.
Oh, motherfucker, he's dead. Let's see if we can get to him. Got him. Alright. Of course, we're getting shot from behind from this motherfucker.
Your team is now marked rogue.
I wish there was a melee button in this game, but unfortunately there isn't. So we'll just headshot this guy to death. Oh, god damn it. I couldn't use my health in time. I tried. Oh, well. Every time we just go straight rogue. It's great. The second any other players show up. I love the trailer for the Dark Zone as well, where it's like, oh, well, maybe you can go rogue, and maybe you can plan out to sort of, like, backstab your allies, but everybody fucking backstabs everyone in the Dark Zone by the sounds of it. That was kind of fun, though. I enjoyed the skirmishes. Unfortunately, our equipment really just isn't up to the specifications as to where I think we sort of need to be in order to do the Dark Zone properly. But we'll continue to give it a go anyways and see what else we can do. So, of course, we can do a restock. It looks like our partner's still out there, so let's go try and help him out. Okay, so he's dead over there. Of course, that's the area we just came from. Alright, so it looks like people just left a lot of these items, so I'm just gonna take this. Of course, I see people running around. Unfortunately, we can't res our guy, and he's basically just hanging out here. He's just gonna hang out as a corpse. It's fine. I guess. If that's what he wants to do. So let's try and do some more of this stuff. So I wonder what's in this area. So we've got a landmark. It's abandoned gas station. Is there anything about it that we should know? Oh. I keep doing that. I keep hitting the left bumper. So no threats detected. It doesn't look like anyone's over here. Of course, I'm guessing our teammate isn't coming back. He's just going to continue to lay there like a dead person. I heard more enemies over there, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, emotes! Now that we're in a team, in a group, we can actually have emotes now. Sweet. See, so we got a bunch of garbage. I was kind of hoping we could loot something, but it doesn't look like it. Of course, we're just gonna jump off the roof of this fucking place. Alright, where the fuck are we getting hit from? Let's do a scan. No threats found. So was that us just falling off the roof? Because that was really, 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 really delayed. Because we fell off and started running and then it hit us? Like that seems kind of weird. Almost like someone shot us.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area.
Alright, so maybe this contaminated area has something for us. Once again, our partner is going to continue to be dead. Maybe eventually he'll want to play with us again. Maybe he'll continue to be a corpse. Who knows? Alright, so I'm assuming that's where all the players are going to swarm. They're going to swarm that extraction area in order to get the items that are over there. Oh shit, we should probably run back into this tunnel because I don't want to die. I'm going to throw a sticky bomb here. We're going to scan for threats.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Shit. God damn it, we got him, but he got us. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. Alright, so it looks like we can go back to our corpse and they can loot from us. But I wonder if we can get back to our corpse and loot it. And this seems fun. I kind of wish I had more people, like more friends to roll out with. Because I almost feel like this could be really fun if you could get like a coordinated group together and go through this. Unfortunately, the one person that was willing to accept our request to go in a group continues to be a corpse and does not feel like coming back to life. Overall, color me impressed. I'm actually really impressed with this mode. I'm really digging it. Like I said, I just wish we could get, like, I wish we had a teammate to help out. Because even, like, I feel like we could go toe-to-toe with people who are similar levels to us. Or even the NPCs. Boom. We took this guy out. There's a blue piece of loot up there. Do we go for it or we wait for someone? Because I saw someone else shooting, so I know someone else is there. Of course, I really need to stop pressing left bumper when we want to scan for things. Ooh, there's someone down there. Let's see, there's a level 5 guy. Shit, there's a lot of players down there. Again, if we go rogue, what it'll do is it'll immediately start showing us on the minimap for these guys. So I think we kind of want to hide in the shadows for a little bit. Again, I kind of want to go over there and get that loot. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do a little sneak and get over there. Of course, we got fall damage. It's established that this game about being in a real-life New York that's in the apocalypse has fall damage. Just like in real life. Alright, so let's go up here and get this. Because I feel like if we get some more loot and maybe actually level to level 6, I feel like we're actually going to stand a better chance than what we're doing now. Ooh, incinerate bullet. So... okay, so we can't... once again, we have to go to the extraction zone before we can actually keep these items. So we can do this. We got a trendy windbreaker. It doesn't really... oh, it's a character item. So if we go to appearance, we can get the... there we go. But I thought we had incinerate shots. So let's go to inventory and then weapon mods. No. Quick release magazine. Let's mod our normal rifle. Oh, we already have the quick release magazine on this gun. Alright, so we have a rare jacket. That doesn't help us, unfortunately. It's really just a cosmetic item. Cosmetic items, while cool, are also not great when we're dealing with these guys. Not what we need right now. One would say, not what the doctor ordered. Of course, there we got knocked off the roof. Let's use a med pack. Again, teammate still wants to remain a corpse. God, this game. Let's see. So no threats detected despite the fact that I saw someone run over there. So I'm not going to trust that. So we can extract. Alright, so now what we can do is we can wait for the extraction to arrive. Of course, a bunch of rogue players are going to swarm this area, but that's where we're going to sort of use stealth to our advantage. gonna run back on this roof and sort of wait for these motherfuckers to show up. Again, this is almost like a beacon for other players to try and come and claim this from us. There, we'll throw a sticky bomb in case we need it. See if we can trap someone. Of course, this extraction will let us take the trendy jacket home with us, if we so choose. Okay, let's do the extraction.
Extraction of cargo now in progress.
Let's throw our loot up there, and then we can take it home with us.
We've got the package. Seconds.
And we've gone rogue.
Disavow the division. This action will mark you as rogue. Package is secure. Extraction complete.
And of course we got these bozos back. Shit, they flanked us. Oh, so close. Fucking level 5 guy snuck up on us. Oh well, we'll give up. Alright, so we died as rogue. Of course, we had our bounty actually extracted, so we get to keep the cool leather jacket. And yeah, so we got some loot out of it. We killed some enemies. We had a teammate, and he sort of just died and never came back. Oh man, this mode's a lot of fun. I'm actually really enjoying this. So anyways, I think that this is actually going to call it a Let's Play. Of course, our division coverage is basically over at this point. So as soon as we warp to the checkpoint here, I'm going to give you my final thoughts on the division. So here's what I think so far of the division. I think so far it's a game with a lot of promise. It's a lot of fun. The Dark Zone stuff really cool. The mission structure, while I feel like it is sort of generic with the missions, I feel like they are pretty fun, and they especially the side missions are sort of like classic Ubisoft side missions. Pretty cool. The main missions I'm not super hot on right now, but I feel like there's a lot of time for that to win me over. I feel like, especially because we didn't really start at the beginning of the game, like it really didn't set the tone. There wasn't anything that really set the tone of why things are the way they are, or if there's a big bad guy we really need to worry about, or if really it's just about surviving. Because I feel like basically with The Walking Dead is a similar algorithm, where basically when 400 Days came out for The Walking Dead, we didn't really care as much about it because it had a bunch of survivors, but it didn't make us care about them the way that we cared about Lee and Clementine. And that's sort of my big takeaway from the main missions in this, is the game hasn't done anything to make me care about any of these characters yet. And maybe that's going to happen with sort of the intro cinematic and intro missions leading up to level 4, and then the missions going forward, because Ubisoft is on record stating that there'd be a 10 to 15 hour campaign. So I'm kind of hoping that eventually it'll sort of win us over with these characters, but unfortunately at this time it really hasn't done that yet. But again, it's a beta. I'm not holding that against the game. These are just my observations. Dark Zone, really fun mode. I kind of wish there was more consistency in the matchmaking, because, for example, we sat there for a while waiting for auto matchmaking. We ran into some dude who randomly joined us, and we didn't have a teammate for most of the game. So because he just He died once, and he's just like, well, I give up. I don't really care anymore. So I think Dark Zone has a lot of promise. My only complaint so far with it is literally you can go rogue, but literally all the players are going rogue. And maybe that's just the thing that's going to happen in the beta, or maybe it will be like DayZ, which is sort of a turnoff for me, where you basically, the second you spawn in the zone, you're just dead. Even if you have teammates, it's really rough out there. Because even with the two of us, everyone else was way higher leveled. And I feel like that's the kind of balance that Dark Zone really needs when the game comes out. So hopefully a lot of that stuff is sort of ironed out. At least I hope so anyways. Because I feel like out of all the modes I've played so far in the Division beta, I feel like Dark Zone has the most promise, and it's one of the more unique ideas that I've sort of seen in an MMO-like game in a little while anyways. And it is sort of fair to call the Division an MMO-like game, because it is like Destiny, and it's not completely an MMO, but it's pretty close. I mean, as someone who plays a lot of MMOs, there's a lot of the MMO tropes here, which I like, because I like MMOs, but the Division is definitely more an MMO. So overall, my overall reaction to this is very positive. It's actually more positive than it was before playing the game. I actually feel much more at home because I do really like the combat. The combat feels really tight to me in this game. Although I don't like as much that the statistics are come down to, say, your weapon damage and not like your weapon skill. There's a specific number associated with that, as opposed to, say, like if we go here to the inventory, it's got primary DPS going with your weapons here, and then your skill power sort of helps with your grenades, I guess, but it just seems kind of weird to me that it would go by that rather than just the straight weapon strength. Like, it almost felt like with the level 7 guys, again, very MMO-like, because they were a higher level than us, it was really hard to take them down. The level 5 guys, I felt like we were pretty even, if not even a step above the people that were the same level as us. But when we were talking like the people who were grinding all weekend, it was really tough. But I think that when the game comes out, it'll be more ironed out as far as where the skill level zones are. Because again, the level 4 through 7 drop is really huge. And unless you're in like a group and you're being carried by people who are level 7, I don't know how else you're going to defeat some of those enemies. Because even the enemies in the environment, the lowest number that we ran into was a level 6 elite. And we're level 5, so we were barely doing anything against them. So, again, I hope all that stuff gets ironed out in the actual game. Still, I'm really excited about the Division. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, guys or gals. Didn't mean to do that. You can also find me on Twitter at Ryan Turford. That's Turford. You can also find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Ryan Turford. And like I said, youtube.com/Ryan Turford every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We are getting back to The Legend of Zelda this Wednesday. It will actually be a double pack as well, just like on Monday, yesterday, where we did 2 beta Let's Plays. I'm actually going to be finishing off Ganon earlier. Basically, they'll both release at the same time, but Ganon for one Let's Play, and then we will be starting Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, in a Let's Play that day as well. So again, I want to say thanks for watching. Again, like, subscribe, share with all your friends, all that good stuff. Also, if you're interested in a video game podcast, brand new video game podcast, I might add, check out the Game Moose podcast. Game as in video game. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Game Moose Podcast. You can also find us on Twitter at Game_Moose_Cast. I host it every single week with Drew McMillan. Last week we did our predictions episode. Next week we're going to talk about all kinds of cool news stories. You won't want to miss it. You can also find us on iTunes. Just search for Game Moose Podcast as well. So that's it. That's it for the Division. I have high hopes for this game. Don't disappoint me, Ubisoft. I'm counting on you. So until Wednesday, I'm Ryan Turford. Thanks for watching this Let's Play right here on youtube.com/Ryan Turford.